And here we're looking at a combination stretch for the chest, shoulders, front of the deltoid, and the biceps. And basically you just are rolling over to the same side arm that's outstretched, holding about 3 seconds or so, stop all motion, and then repeat. Now in this variation we're going to use the foam roller. You'll note that the arm is elevated off the ground, right? Which means we're going to increase the load to the stretching muscles. And we're also going to employ a pin and stretch model. Notice that the torso is not moving horizontally across the ground, right? Jamie pins the torso down to the ground and then stretches. The idea of a pin and stretch is if you were to take a pin and pin an end of a rubber band into the ground and then stretch the other end, right? You'd actually affect a stretch. If you unpinned the rubber band and pulled the opposite end, you would just pull the rubber band along with you, but not increase its length. So keep this image of a pin and stretch model in your head when you're stretching tissue. You've got to pin down one joint in order to maximally stretch the tissue that you're looking to stretch. And when we're done with the dynamic stretching component, we finish with our static stretch, holding about 20 to 30 seconds, motionless, as you see here. And here we have a standing variation of this we call the wall stretch, right? Stretching the same muscle tissue, right? We're stretching through the chest, shoulder, biceps, and here, because we have the other end pinned here, your hand, we're also able to effectively stretch through the flexor muscles of the forearm and through your hand as well. So note the positioning here. You take your hand back, extend back fully, fingers open, push into the wall, and then turn your torso in opposition, right? Take a look at that again. Pin your hand to the wall and then turn away from it, finding your end range of motion. You hold for about maybe 3 seconds or so, and then release. So you're thinking of maximum lengthening, and then you shorten what you just got done lengthening. And again, it wouldn't be uncommon to be feeling tingling or numbness, and that's perfectly fine. The nerve root is having a big load or stretch placed on it, and if you feel that, it's something that you definitely need to stretch out. And what you'll see next is Jamie describing this stretch in her own words.
Turning the opposite way of where your arm is, and you're stretching all throughout here, and it'll be pretty painful when you do it. Make sure your hands flat and your arms straight, and you stretch in opposition like this, and come back, release.
Good. Yeah, you're going to try to get a release kind of in between each one.
And then release, and press, and turn.
So, like, how intense is it? Like, just for you personally?
It's really painful right here.
Okay.
I feel like I'm stretching all my muscles out.
Okay, got it.